God, but they fear us just the same. Oh, on and on and on and on. I go on and on and on and on. Ooh, ooh, on and on and on and on. I go on and on and on and on. I was born on the water with $3.06. Yeah, you might laugh, 'cause you did not do your math. Like 1, 2, 3. Hey, y'all feel that? Like 1, 2, 3. The world keeps turning. Oh, what a day. What a day, what a day. The man that knows something knows that he knows nothing at all. Does it seem colder in your summertime and hotter in your fall? If we were made in his image, then call us by our names. Most intellects do not believe in God, but they fear us just the same. Oh, on and on and on and on. The cycle keeps moving like a rolling stone. On and on and on and on. I go on and on and on and on. Ooh, ooh, on and on and on and on. I am feeling kind of hungry, 'cause my high is coming down. Don't feed me yours, 'cause your food does not endure. I think I need a cup of tea. The world keeps burning. Oh, what a day. What a day, what a day. Peace and blessings manifest with every lesson learned. If your knowledge were your wealth, then it will be well earned. If we were made in his image, then call us by our names. Most intellects do not believe in God, but they fear us just the same. Oh, on and on and on and on. I go on and on and on and on. Ooh, on and on and on and on. I go on and on and on and on and on and on.
Coming to you live, Real Talk After Dark.
Real Talk After Dark. Yes, when Lady K speaks. How about that? And you know this concept comes from what? The Arcadia Hall days. I am a big fan. Always got to give honor to Arcadia Hall. Thank you for this. But now it's going to be hosted by women. So what is our new thing now? Who? All right, let's try that again. Come on, audience, let me hear you. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that's the new way we doing it. So, and also for my TikTok, So this is our first time being on TikTok. I want to say hello to my TikTok family. They say, you know, old hen like me can't do this on TikTok. Hey, because this is how we do it. Bringing the old school back, huh? This is how we do it. But you know what? Now this is the moment where, unlike our City Hall, I'm not a comedian, but I still love to tell jokes anyway. Okay, so here you go. It's the Lady K bad jokes moment. Now, if you got some bad jokes that you want to send in to me, all you got to do is send it to ladykSpeaks@gmail.com. All right, the first good one. What do I got for you tonight? What do you call a pig that knows karate? Pork chops. Ha! Yeah, okay. kid, my parents was always moving, but I always found them. They try to leave me. Ha, did you get that? I just cracked myself up. All righty, you know, one of my neighbors, I gotta whisper this one. One of my neighbors, she told me that her psychiatrist told her that she was crazy. And she said she was going to get a second opinion. So he said, okay, then you're ugly too. Yeah, okay, so he gave her her second opinion. All righty, all right, so this is what I'm talking about. All right, I love it, I love it. Bad jokes, again, if you want me to tell you bad jokes, send them on in, because I just tickled myself up. Now, another one. You know when a person falls, you know, we always laugh. We just laugh because it's funny. It's just funny. But when they hurt themselves, it's hilarious. Yeah. I just love it. I just love it. And I just have to end with, you know, as they say, when you're out having fun, you know, that late night groove going on, like late night talk out the dark, you may be having a little fun, and you may do something that you know tomorrow you're going to be embarrassed about. Just sleep in late. Don't worry about it. Yeah, didn't get it. All righty. So guys, you know what? We coming back. We got some real talk out the dark with you, with my co-host. Yes. We're going to have some fun tonight. It's all about the way you live when it comes to health. The health you live is very important. So you know what? We're giving you inspirational moment with entertainment flair. I got my house singer. House singer. Can a girl blow? Now that ain't a joke. The girl can blow. Kalida. I got my smart gym NGs. Woo hoo hoo. Smart girl NGs. They are running the show in the back, giving it up, giving us flavor. So my smart girl NGs, are y'all in the house? In the house?
We in the building.
All right. So we be right back at you. Stay tuned. We be right back here on Real Talk Out the Dock.
On and on. And on and on and on and on. I go on and on and on and on. Ooh, ooh, on and on and on and on. And on and on. And on and on.
My name is Emmerich Peace. I am a husband, a father, an entrepreneur, a businessman, a real estate sales consultant, a lover of life, and a giver of the community. What family means to me, it means togetherness, love, happiness, support, inspiration, providing, ensuring, securing, loving. Family is what I live for. The things that I do in my day-to-day life is to support my family first. And then I go and live my family because I work my hardest, I do my best, just not to bring work home. When I'm home, I'm home. And when I'm working, I'm working. And now since I don't have any kids at home, I'm koi ponding and I'm really having lots of fun because it's just my place of just happiness, my happy place, being home, no kids at home, just being able to enjoy my home with my wife. The first time I experienced entrepreneurship was when I was a paper boy. I was about 10, 11 years old. And I knew that I had to get the papers out. I knew I had to make my collections, because the only way that I would make my bond, which is your salary savings account, was if you collected all of your money. That's when I understood entrepreneurship. Well, I believe that laid the groundwork, because I had to keep my customers on my route happy. I think how the paper boy and the paper route comes full circle is because in business, you're only as good as your service to your clients. And so whether it was the paper boy or whether it was cutting lawns, selling houses, at the end of the day, it's about the satisfaction of your customer and your client. When you're in business and you're working in a team environment and there's a group, you're only as strong as your weakest link. And so the team has to be immersed in the same thought process and the same thought concept, because they have to service their customers and clients the same way, because we only have one name. We're called the Paragon Group. The truth is, in selling real estate, our income is derived from the community. We sell houses to people in the community. And since we sell houses to the people in the community, that means we have to give back to the community. And it's up to me, it's my obligation to give back to the community, because I clearly understood, and I understand now, I didn't have the same opportunities back growing up in West Baltimore as I have now in Prince George's County in Upper Marlboro. And 95% of my community involvement is around children, whether it's donating dictionaries, whether it's refurbishing a library, whether it's a career day, whether it's mentoring at the 100 Black Men of Prince George's County. It all revolves around the youth. Partnership is really about, it's about the merging of different relationships. When you have partnerships, you can't count. You can't count money, you can't count time, because in a real partnership, in the best partnerships, everyone has their gift zone and everyone brings their special gifts to the table. And you have to respect everyone's gift because there's a reason why they're on the team. And I look at a partnership as counselor like marriage. My wife and I, we've been married 35 years, and I look at partnerships the same way. Once you start counting time, once you start counting money, the partnership begins to degrade in some way or another. We never have financial issues. We never have business issues. We only have relationship issues. Relationships will take you places money can't.
Catching teardrops in my hands, only silence as it's ending, like we never had a chance. Do you have to make me feel like there's nothing left of me? You can take everything I have, you can break everything like I'm made of glass, like I'm made of paper. Go on and try to tear me down. I will be rising from the ground like a skyscraper, like a skyscraper. As the smoke clears, I awaken and entangle you from me. Would it make you feel better to watch me while I bleed? On my window still are broken, but I'm standing on my feet. You can take everything you can break everything I am, like I'm made of glass. Skyscraper, like a skyscraper, like a skyscraper, like everything I am, like I'm made of glass, like I'm made of paper. Oh, go on and try to tear me down. I will be rising from the ground like a skyscraper. Like a skyscraper, like a skyscraper, like a skyscraper, like a skyscraper. Ooh.
Okay. All right. Well, welcome back to Real Talk After Dark. So how are we, ladies?
Fabulous. How's everybody doing today?
We are doing
fabulous.
fine.
I am delightful as usual.
As usual. I like that. All right. So this is the first night that all the co-hosts are here. So Jackie, let's get started. We're going to talk with Jackie Thompson, Belinda Stevenson.
Hello, everyone.
And if everyone remember, last time we was doing an audition, and Aisha came out and auditioned with us, and we fell in love with her so much, and now she's off. Yeah, what you say, Jackie? Close the door.
Close the door.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm Aisha, everybody. Thanks for coming out.
Yes. I love this. So, ladies, this is Real Talk After Dark, and we doing it our way.
Our way.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Yes.
And for the audience, thank you for being here. And as we know, who. Yes, that's how we rolled around here. So let's get into it. The conversation, the topic for the night. Well, I just want to say before we go into the topics, I will say the four of us, we have the chemistry.
Yes, we do,
Yes.
for sure. It's a
We want to
wonderful
talk
group.
about that personality thing.
Yes. Sisterhood.
Sisterhood. And we all looking fabulous.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I messed up, I said, hey, let's be standing. And the audience was standing.
Well, it's never too late.
Yeah,
It's never too late.
But
What
that's
we
why
do,
I'm
a
going to say
redo?
redo.
Redo.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Because this is how we do it.
Hey.
This is how we do it. Late night talk.
After
Real
dark.
talk after dark, right,
All right,
ladies?
y'all.
Hey,
This
is
is
how
it.
we do it. Yes. All right. Now we can have a seat. You see how we all set so pretty, so girly.
Classy
That's
ladies.
right, ladies.
And Real
Yes.
Talk After Dark.
Ladies
Yes.
of the night.
Ladies of the
I
night.
love it.
Wow.
Ladies of the
Coin
night,
that
but not that kind
Not
of
that
ladies.
kind of
ladies
ladies.
of the night. Okay, all right. So as we were saying, personalities,
Okay.
chemistry.
So how do you want to start it off? You want us to tell us about ourselves
Yeah,
or?
no, inspirational. I'm just saying. We was talking about we have that chemistry. We have the personalities. I think this is just great. Just
I
for
think
what
we mesh really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody
I agree.
brings
I
something
agree
different to
totally.
the table.
Yes, for everything that we want to do here, with this nighttime show is going to be inspirational with our house singer. Come on now.
Kalita, Betsy Ford.
Yes.
She gets us hyped up every time.
she
Yes.
does.
And do we have a proud mommy on the set or something like that?
Who is that?
I wonder who that can be. I like it. I love it. So as you see around here, we're just family. We're just family, and that's what it's about here. We just want to be family, inspiring our community, just bringing a nighttime flavor that is inspiring and giving us a place to be. And we are thankful for our studio audience being here with us tonight. So again,
And you
let's give
guys
them
look
a round of
great.
applause.
Sexy.
Yeah.
It's a sexy crowd out there.
Yeah, it's a sexy grown and sexy.
Grown and sexy.
On a Friday night.
Yes, we appreciate that.
Real talk out
That's
the dark.
right. That's right. And they
Yes.
came out even though it rained.
Even
Yeah,
though
They
it
still
rains.
showed up, and we
That's right.
appreciate that.
But see,
Yes.
that's my last joke. I knew somebody was gonna take me there. I don't care, y'all.
Uh-oh.
So my last joke I
Oh
made.
gosh, Belinda.
My last joke I made up for the night because I was getting a lot of texts and everything. Oh, it's storming outside. I don't think I'm coming. I don't think I'm coming. I don't think I. So my joke is,
Oh God.
do you know what you call people who don't want to come out in the rain?
No, we don't.
What's
care.
that?
We're scared to ask.
Stormy weather.
Oh,
Whether they
Lord.
come, whether they not.
You
Whether they
know,
come, whether
back in
they
the day, we
not.
used to call
All right,
those kind
whatever.
of jokes knee
Yeah.
slappers.
Oh yes, yes.
You call a knee slapper.
But no, as you all can see, the personalities, right? Karen doesn't
exactly.
mind embarrassing herself.
No, it's not
She's the calm.
embarrassing.
Jackie's the calm. And
I think I walk a fine line.
Yeah, you do. You
Yeah,
do. Because I'm
yeah.
probably most definitely the storm, the troublemaker, as Karen said.
Yeah,
I
that's the
teeter-totter.
troublemaker.
Yes.
That's the troublemaker. But I just love just being a big kid.
Yes,
And
she
that's what-
does.
I'm just a big kid at
That's
heart.
the beauty
I
of
would
it.
never grow up, even though my parents kept moving, but I always found them. Did I just throw that joke back in
There
there?
we
Yes,
go.
you did.
Oh,
It's a knee slapper, guys.
yeah.
Keep your eye on that. Let's count the knee slappers
Can we get
tonight.
Arsenio Hall out here for real?
I said, oh, can you come up and save us?
That's right.
Please
Please
save
save us from
us.
Karen.
But if you got some real good jokes that you want me to tell real bad, you can just send them in to Lady K Speaks with a Z at gmail.com. I like that. My smart GMNG, she went with a Z. This is too much fun. I have too much fun, guys. Y'all need to stop me. Yeah.
Please stop.
All right. So should we just get into our topic for tonight?
Please.
Let's do that. The health we live.
Oof.
And that's a heavy topic.
Yes, the health you live.
Because each part of health lingers onto the other part, like leans onto each other. Like you got to have a complete package of health,
Yeah,
whether
yeah.
it's mental,
Physical, emotional.
all of
Spiritual,
that has to
yes.
work together to balance out. So
Yes.
it's definitely a heavy topic.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. And I would say I'm gonna give it to my co-host Belinda to bring us into this because each month we all pick a topic. Last month it was Jackie, the beauty of a woman, and this one the health you live was yours. So
Belinda's baby.
yes. So yes.
Yes. So my focus is on mental health because I think a lot of times within all communities, but especially the Black community, we normalize a lot of behavior. And we pass down generational curses. You did it to your kids because your mother did it to you, or your father did it to you, and then you think that it's okay. And I think the line that we always use, well, I grew up fine. My parents did, and I grew up fine. Yeah, on the outside, you may look fine. But on the inside, you might have some troubles going on, and you don't realize it because we normalize behavior. And that shows up in every aspect of your life, be it in your working relationships, personal relationships, everything, it shows up. And I think that as a people, we really have to do better with focusing on our mental health, going to seek some type of help, and figuring out what it is that's wrong with us. Because a lot of times we blame other people because it's easier, but we don't focus on the things that we are doing to contribute to that, because we have this long history of behavior that we haven't tapped into
Yeah.
to try to figure out what's really going on with me, because we don't know. You don't know what you don't know, right?
You don't know
Very
what you
true.
don't
So
know.
yeah, so I think we need to do a better job with just seeking help. And I always say this, when people get married, they go to counseling, right? But it's more like, marital counseling. You need to go to mental health counseling because a lot of us have baggage that we bring into relationships,
Post-traumatic slave disorder.
among other things.
To start.
Exactly.
Yes,
That's
yes.
just to start, right? And then you have all the other variables that come throughout life. So I always say, get married, go and get some mental health counseling, because we could wear masks very well.
And it's a
people could-
journey.
Yeah. And you can live a life for a long time because you can create stories in your head and believe those stories
Do it all the
and
time.
live them out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, for me, I definitely say, everybody that knows me personally know how close this subject is to my heart when it comes to mental health, but just health overall, period. I think that was just something just like you said, in the Black community that we have to just adhere to. You know, we have high blood pressure the most, even on the physical side. It's still in the black and brown community. You know, heart attack is still the number one leading killer that's out here today, and it's
Especially
in the
for black women.
yes, and it's in the black and brown communities. And then I'm glad you brought that up, Jackie. And when it comes to women, you know, I remember years ago when Oprah was still on just regular TV on ABC. I just remember she doing a study on this show when women went into the doctor and say, oh, you know, I'm feeling fatigued, you know, I'm tired, I'm having chest pains or whatever. It was just overlooked and they get sent home. But when a male go in, and this is just now male and women at this point, and when males go in to complain about it, then it get more seriously looked into. And women, that's why 9 times 10, most women, we do suffer from heart attacks more because it goes undetected. When we go to the doctor, that's the last thing that they do, is just, you know, let us know that this is, you know, we have to just do more about that, you know. So, Jackie, thanks for bringing that point up about our mental health.
I think a lot of it, for black women, we push through, you know.
That's what we've been taught. Keep it moving, superwoman.
I remember when my daughter was little, and I think I caught the flu, and she said, I didn't know mommies got sick, you know, because they don't see all the other stuff that go on. So we push, and then your body talks to you. It'll let you know, okay, you need to shut it down. Either it's mentally or physically. It'll show up in other areas in your life.
Yeah, and in your body as well.
Because a lot of times also with mental health, we don't realize that your diet plays a lot.
Yes,
You know, if you
gut
have
health.
anxiety, and a lot of us do, and we don't know it, you know, caffeine, alcohol, sugar, all those things are triggers that would spike your anxiety and might lead to panic attacks.
Exactly, and most of the things that we consume turn into sugar. Sugar
yeah.
lowers your immune system.
Carbohydrates,
All of that stuff, you know. And I think a lot of us in the black community, we're starting to have the conversations and actually starting to go out and seek therapy. Therapy for all of us is a lifelong journey. It's not something that you just, you can take a break at it, but it's something because you're constantly going through life struggles, you know, challenges, and it's something that you constantly have to work on, along with exercise. You know, I know myself, when I exercise, eat better, the two alone.
You feel better.
Yeah. My stresses aren't as heavy as they normally are. So, yeah.
It all go hand in hand together, you know, because, you know, exercising, when you exercise, it makes you just be conscious of just what you're eating and everything else around you. But exercise, everybody look at it as the physical part, but it's really mental.
It most definitely is.
Exercise is
Even
mental.
just getting out there to do it.
Yeah, it's a mental game. It's
Get
more
your head,
mental.
wrap your head around
It's
it
more,
first.
it's more mental than it is physical, ladies, and,
Yeah.
and that is the truth, you know. And it's just how it just all go hand in hand. And we're gonna dive more into it because I know our house singer gonna get ready to take us to this first commercial break.
I mean, I
But-
can take you out. You want me to give you a little on and on and
wait a
on and
minute.
on? Okay,
Mama
that's it.
and
Like
daughter.
You guys got to
Okay,
come out for the next show for
Definitely
that
have to
one.
do that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Just
we
a
gonna
teaser.
save that. See, then I know we got the perfect audition up in here because when our house singer can't show up, guess what? Cole's holding his hand.
Great thing I'm a
Or
multitasker.
maybe they do a duo.
I told you
Yes,
I'm a little bit of
A
all.
duet, I mean, do a
Yes.
duet.
You bring you up
love
there,
it.
dude. Come on.
Girl, please.
I
We'll
love
shut
it.
the show down. Literally.
Let's see, I'm going to tell a joke on
Oh,
that.
gosh.
Okay, no, I'm not.
Commercial break.
I would go. I would go into this nice commercial break for us, but when we come back, we're going to dive a little more into the health you live. Guys, we just love being here, just love being a part of what we do. This is Real Talk After Dark. All right, Kalina.
I go on and on and on and on. Ooh, on and on and on and on. I go on and on and on and on. Ooh, on and on and on and on. Yeah.
accomplished and determined. Yet, as society see us, we must still change the narrative. Yeah, that's right. Who are we? The black community. Remember us? We are accomplished. We are determined. We are divine. We are of greatness. That's right, the black community. Badass us. Who are we? That's right. Who am I? I am the person committed to building the next community movement. What about you?
The health we live with Seth.
So, so very, very pleased to be here today. Shout out to the beautiful ladies of Real Talk After Dark. Give them a big round of applause. They are doing their thing. Yes, yes, yes. So we're talking about health. And of course, it really starts within, right? And with that in mind, I want to ask if anybody here today has ever been, a show of hands, anybody who's ever been on a cruise. Cool, cool. All right. Another question. Who here has ever been on a vacation? Like you packed your bags, got on a plane, train, or bus, and went somewhere that wasn't a relative's house. Not that that's not a cool vacation, but I'm really talking about you got away from your normal confines. Anybody ever been on a real vacation? A getaway, if you will. Nice, nice. So final question. Anybody here ever in their life, whether it be childhood, adulthood, had an occasion where you've had a birthday event thrown in your honor? Anybody ever had a birthday event thrown in your honor? Well, don't be shy. Yeah, that's a good thing. These are good things. These are beautiful things. And these are great moments that create memories. Now, when we talk about health, we need great moments that create great memories. The thing to remember is those birthdays, those getaways, they're stretched apart, right? The birthday is here, the cruise is here, and then there's a lot of days in between, right? So we have to also learn how to enjoy those everyday moments, right? Right? Now I'm going to say that again because y'all not convincing. We have to learn to enjoy the everyday moments. Is that right? Okay. And if there's any doubt about that, let me give you an example of what I mean. Along the way, beautiful things we would see. Fleetwood and me. Street lights and white lines, tour guide every time we would go. Road show. A live soundtrack motion picture unfolding. Live soundtrack motion picture lovely. Monday through Friday, work day from Maryland to DC to VA and back again. Saturday, DC to New Jersey. Road trip to visit my family. Sunrise on 95 highway, the brand new day, all good in the Fleetwood, brother man in the Broham, live soundtrack motion picture unfolding, live soundtrack motion picture lovely. Fleetwood and I, when rolling, beauty rode with us. Fleetwood and me as we would motivate the interstate. God's light and man's reflection merge majestic on horizon. Live soundtrack motion picture Confidence, ha, that certain something. Seen it, took it, hey, look at the Charm City Express. Sweet, what's next? Whatever floats. Oh, how I float in the 5.0 and still we rise, ride, rise. Creative expression and obsession, compression. I'll have a Susquehanna mellow with the fuel injection. Oh, you don't think so? Okay, you stay. I go. Such a beautiful day, splendid, radiant, and lovely. This Vista Grande, the ultimate 8-cylinder dream. Fleetwood and I, when rolling, beauty surrounded us. Uptown, Georgetown, Southeast, DC streets bursting with energy. Route 4, Prince George's suburban sunset motif. The vibrant things we would see, Fleetwood and me. Street lights and white lines, tour guide every time we would go. Road show, it was a live soundtrack motion picture unfolding. Live soundtrack motion picture, lovely. Enjoy the everyday moments. Life is full of them. Thank you.
That's a hoo, 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 hoo. All right, all right. I love it. Ladies, did he give it us?
Yes.
As
Okay.
usual.
He never
So-
fails us.
Okay, I gotta go straight to my girl, Aisha. Y'all, you know, it's the commercials and then the after party that we really be having a good time.
Yes, indeed.
So last time, if you was tuning in, Seth had this thing. You and I do the. Okay, so you do that part. What Sam do?
Is it okay, sir?
Yeah.
Motion picture, slow motion. That's it.
And then cause we go. And then the last one, he did it.
Oh.
Do the, and I did
L. Wait, I'm sorry.
it. Yes.
LOVE.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Smooth.
Yeah,
Yes, it
Mrs.
is. Yes,
Smooth.
it
Never
is.
lets us
Always.
down. Never lets us down.
Never let us down, Jackie. So, we just want to give it up to South Washington one more time. Yes.
We love you, sir.
Yes, we do.
Always
Yes, we do.
classy.
And
Always.
always, I would say he has been the voice for everything that we have done. He's the voice of the class act. He has been the voice for the media production. He is the voice for Real Talk Out the Dark, and we just love you for it. You have just graced us for so many years. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Sir.
So now I'm back to the Real Talk Out the Dark, but we're going to throw these cell phones out the window. I know I am.
Look at that face.
Yeah, so Real Talk Out the Dark. Back to the conversation. Thank you for always, Seth just have a way to always just feed into what our theme is as well. So, let's talk about that because we do need them getaways, And
Frequently.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
I'm
Look
overdue.
like, yes, I do.
Long overdue.
Yeah, long overdue.
I'm always gone.
Always.
Yes, gone all
Always
the
gone.
time. Yes,
At least
yes.
once a month or every other month.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not mad at
vacationing.
you. Just,
Yeah,
holler at the
that's
sister.
on a slowdown.
I hit
because
that
it was-
Powerball, y'all just didn't know, right?
Give me some.
You know I got you.
Look, that's just like how we are. Give me some. Look, give me some. Okay, the health we live, ladies. The health we live. Okay, so let's just really get into it. And we didn't go around. I know you said this was your thing, but I want to start with Jackie. Let me start with you. What do the health you mean? What do the health you live means to you?
Well, I actually would feed off of Seth's poem, the frequent breaks. You were talking about exercising, but mine is water.
Mm-hmm.
Water, and if I don't have my water, I can see how it changes my mood. It changes everything, and having someone to feed off of, it makes me sluggish. But having someone to talk to to let it out. I have a niece that I call, you know, and I'm like, ah. And then when we get off, she says, Aunt Jackie, I have a good therapist number for you. And I'm like, okay, I'll call you back for that number, you know. But, you know, you gotta be able to talk to someone. You gotta let it out, you know, all the time.
Instead of hiding, because we do want, some people are ashamed.
Yes,
You know, you
yes.
shouldn't be.
And definitely. Aisha, what does it mean to you to help you live?
For me, it's about finding peace in my personal space. I am a nurturer by nature. I do a lot, whether you ask me to or not. But I've found as I get older, finding more balance in that. So for me, I'm very into, first and foremost, before eating right and exercise, is what is working for my personal mental space. If it's not appeasing it, then I need to find something to alter that. Or if I'm getting maxed out, you know, then I'm one of those that I'll definitely find something. I'm a music lover. So I use music as meditation and therapy. Music therapy will get you through a lot,
Yes,
carry you through where you don't have a therapist.
But then
Playlist
again, it could
is
bring
my
back
best friend.
Lettucey, I mean everything. I listen from classical to rock but it depends. And sometimes I've been known to take myself through a playlist,
Yeah.
and it'll carry me through my emotions on the other side. So.
And sometimes that playlist can bring back some bad memories too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So for me, I create boundaries. Boundaries, stay in a positive space around positive people, and sitting still, because I am a busybody, as Karen knows. I got to keep moving. But those are the main things: creating boundaries, be it with family, friends. Like saying no,
Saying
because
no.
I am
Yeah.
a nurturer.
Yeah.
And I'll do anything you ask me to do, but I've gotten to the point I'm like, no, I can't do that. And it's hard. It was hard. I had to have a strong no.
It's
For
hard
sure.
to say.
Yes,
Yes, it is.
It is. So it's like, no, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Jackie and I, we
Yeah.
was each other accountability partner on that no thing. Yes, and that's true. And for me, it starts spiritually, mind, body, and soul. That's just how I operate: spirit, mind, body, and soul. So I have to always watch that. I watch what I feed into my spirit, what I allow around my spirit.
Yes.
Because it's
No,
important.
very.
It's a trickle down effect for me. You know, so I have to feed my spirit first, and my spirit do what? Is feed the mind. Okay, so it gets me ready. Okay, and then you know when you're feeding my spirit is fed, my mind is fed. Then you know what? I am ready to perform. This body is a machine, and it needs to perform at a high
Yes, it
octane
does.
for me because I'm pushing it.
I'm
I'm
always
pushing it.
pushing.
Yeah, you don't
Always.
sleep.
So
You don't
it
sleep.
goes in order.
Yeah.
So if I got my spirit right, then the mind right, the body right, guess what? Then my soul is being fed. And then I'm doing what God had me here to do, you know.
And that's
do
the
it-
important part.
Right, and that's the important part for me is doing the purpose. And it have to go in that order.
Yeah, it
Spirit,
needs to be a
mind,
complete
body,
puzzle.
and soul.
Yeah, it's a perfect puzzle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So spirit, mind, body, and soul. That's just how
Love
I
it.
operate. You know, that's what brings my health. So with that, then we're talking about that. Let's move into that because you was talking about it as well, the mindset. And, you know, our mental health. A part of all of this is about our mindset as well. So what do your mindset say? I'm gonna start with you, Belinda.
What does my mindset say?
Yeah. So what is a healthy mindset for you?
A healthy mindset for me is how I show up in this world. You know, because a lot of times they have this whole angry black woman thing, you know, that goes around. But a lot of us
I
are,
ain't angry.
but we don't realize that a lot of us are angry because we're carrying that baggage.
Yes,
So
we are.
we take it out on everybody around you.
lady.
That's right.
You gonna hurt your back.
Yeah, we
Carrying
carry
all
a
the
lot of
baggage.
baggage.
That's
and
you nailed it.
we bring it to our relationships, and you can't undo certain things. Like I know that when I went on my journey, my mental health journey, because I've been there, you know, the bottom, and I'm okay with saying that because I know I came out on the other side.
Exactly.
But everything it compiles, and then it just be like one thing. It might be something very little, and it's that straw that broke the camel's back. And when I had my nervous breakdown, that was like whoa, and it was something just simple that just it just broke
Just
it. I'm like,
that
wow,
haystack,
yeah,
like you said.
exactly. And you're going through this life because I'm always bubbly, but it's just my personality. But I was struggling within, and you don't know it. So I really try to just show up in this world in peace, you know. And I don't want to do too much arguing. I don't want too much conflict. I just want to look. I don't have time for that. I shut
Yes.
things down because you internalize it. And I am a strong empath. I'm telling you, I am a sponge for everybody's
Yes,
problem.
I can feel it.
And everybody called me, you know, and so I had to shut it down. Like, you know what? I'm not answering this call because I know what it's going to lead to, and I am a sponge. I need to work on me first.
That
So
part.
exactly.
part.
I'll put me
Yeah.
first now.
Yep.
So yeah.
If you have to, you have to. I would say that. Yeah.
Yes, that deserves a hand clap.
yes.
And I just wanted to say and touch on what Belinda was saying too. I think it's important for us to kind of just make a notation right here. It's just because women and how we process our mental health. Like you said, we carry so much baggage, and you know, whether you're bubbly or you're the one that's deemed a Debbie Downer, or you know, it's a whole gambit. But we're all compressing constantly, and what that does to us as women, you know, it breaks us down in our relationships and how we're viewed by our men. You know, because of all the stress, it breaks us down to our children in our relationships because we look like the angry mom all the time.
Exactly.
You know, but I just wanted to kind of point that out.
And then
that's
also,
something.
Yeah.
also with crying, you know, a lot of times I used to always say I'm so emotional, but not realizing that was part of the mental health.
Yeah.
You just cry. Even okay, yeah, you have the movies that you cry about, but you find yourself getting emotional about a lot of things that other people be like, "What the heck is wrong with you?" You know, but that was part of the mental health, and I realized that I was crying on the inside, and it showed up on the outside.
Yeah.
So, Jackie,
No, you go
Okay,
ahead.
okay.
I agree with everything that they're saying. You have to set the boundaries, just like you were saying. You know, I have friends or so-called friends that, what did you call them, Debbie Downers, and you can't answer the phone all the time. You know, you have to
Yes.
turn it off. They leave, you know, you're around them, you go out to dinner with them, and like you said, you can feel the energy, and it's just soaking, draining. You get home, and you're like, this is way too much. So you have to set the boundaries, definitely, yeah. And Karen, you know that I have a real hard time saying no, a real hard time, and so it hasn't gotten better. It's something that it hasn't. It hasn't. So it's definitely something that I definitely need to work on.
And then people think you're strong. No one checks on a strong friend. You
How
know,
about that?
You know, because but I always say it's to your own detriment. It's not the person's fault that they're not checking on you. It's your
That's
fault
true,
because you've
too.
created this image. Like, I don't need any help. I'm so independent. I don't
That's
need
true.
anyone. You know, no, you can't do that because we all need somebody.
Me too.
And a lot of times women don't want to say no. You know, I feel a little weak. I feel a little sad because we have
Because
to
we're
show up so strong.
conditioned. It's all part of, you know, what
Not
we're
anymore.
conditioned. You said
no
not
way.
anymore.
No, not anymore.
Yeah, we got
I'm
to
not the
stop
strong
that.
friend.
Exactly.
but I actually, you know, I gotta play the other side here. But I think we do talk about it more. Women, we talk about it more. And we, because if we would have that, one thing is the talk therapy. We will do it more, because just like Jackie said, her niece was like, okay, all right, you know, so we will pick up and have that one person, that friend, or that person that we can just go and vent these things out to. But also, you know, it's just like, how do this play? I'm going to move on to the next point now. And how does it show up in our personal life and then pose to our professional life? Because, you know, you always hear this thing that, okay, when you're at work, you're supposed to leave your personal at home. Then when you're at home, you're supposed to leave your work, you know, at work.
And everybody
That's
hasn't mastered that.
That's
A lot of people haven't mastered that.
Yeah.
Have you pulled up to McDonald's lately? Like,
And I also think, to be honest with you, I also think that's not realistic.
Yeah,
No.
that's
You
what
know,
I'm saying.
because people, we
Because
feel
it's
what we
both.
feel.
Yes.
So if you're carrying a mountain weight, like I just got a divorce, and I got to go into the job. I've been married
with a
for-
mask.
Yeah, and you have to put that
That's
face on
gonna-
what it does to you.
Or
That's-
lost loved ones, and you have to go
Yeah.
back to your normal
Grief,
life.
yeah.
It's grief. It's
Yeah.
hard.
So some of the norms that I think we have in society just aren't realistic, you know, and we just have to
Not buy into it.
not buy into it, relearn
Exactly.
re-educate ourselves, and
Look
how
in the
we
mirror.
eat. Yeah, looking at exactly. Oh, I talk to
And
myself.
have
Oh
these
my goodness.
I'm not ashamed.
Full
I will
closet.
look in
And
that
I
mirror and
answer
talk to
back.
What'd you
Aisha.
say?
Talk
Look
to
at it.
myself.
Yeah.
Oh,
Say,
yes.
get it together.
But
Yes.
All
I'm
throughout
gonna
the
tell
house.
you, my
You're
best
fabulous.
time is in the car. So now, guys, I'm so glad that they got the the cell phone and everything that everybody think you talking on the Bluetooth. So when you at the stop sign,
You're
nobody really think you talking to
To
yourself.
yourself, that's
now.
right.
They'll just think you on the telephone.
I'll be in full conversation
I'm
mode.
telling
Be
you.
pointing
But you
to, like,
answer.
you know what?
Answer?
Yeah.
Do you answer too?
Oh, yeah. Full conversation.
People be talking about yeah.
I'm the
You
giver
alright,
and
as
the
long as you don't.
receiver of it. Like,
As
how about
long as
that?
you don't answer. But I gotta answer. I be like, oh man, you know what? That was a good thought right there. You know, so
You gotta pick yourself up,
if you think you don't answer, you
Exactly.
really do.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Or a
we
lot
need
of
to stop
times,
all that.
We need to speak up
Yes.
because, especially in the workplace, you can speak up and be professional with it because you internalize that. Someone says something to you, you don't address it, but you go home, you're like, you know what, I should have did this and this and that. Address